Alright, we're in the finals, facing off against Chris 90, and we have won the die roll. I would like to start, yes. And, oh dear, the 5-lander. But, we have a lot of mana-intensive things to cast, so we'll keep this and hope for the best. We've been drawing pretty well so far, which of course statistically means that this is a chance of where we might not draw so well anymore, but no. I approve of a right into being. That is excellent. It not only does it give us a creature, but it allows us to smooth our draws. So, the Angler or the Scribe. We have a Scribe in hand already, but the Angler is going to be very tough to cast at this point. So, well, we do want it. As I'm going to probably trade away the Manifest here if he offers a trade, and that will help clear space for the. We'll see what he does. I mean, if he offers the trade, we will accept. Because this pings him for 2, so yes, one of my scribes goes into the grave, and he might feel very happy about that. He plays a morph, and we are going to draw the Angler. Of course, he might twin shot our guy. It's entirely likely. But let's see, we have that. The Angler's a 5-drop now, so we can play him next turn. Not blocking now. Although it's... Yeah, he might have the pinger, and then he'll swing in for 6 now, which is just redonkulous. We do see an Ifrit. We already saw one Ifrit, but this other Ifrit is significantly better, the Atarka Ifrit. It should be Ifrit E, because if I remember correctly, Ifrit is the plural form of the things. Let's see. Another morph. Okay, that might be the Atarka Ifrit, we'll see. He did that before attacks, so okay, he probably saw me trade away the first one and thought that I was willing to trade. My goodness. Which mode do I use here? Or do I haven't used it at all yet? I mean, I can stick to the original plan and play the Angler here now. And actually, yeah, this will allow me to see which mode I really want to play it in, because I feel like this game, if he's an aggressive deck and stuff and just trying to race, then playing that as dragons is going to make it really hard to race me. And I'm about to delve away what little is in the grave anymore. I could attack with my dude, but then I block with the worst morph. So let's see here. Now he's got the big 5, but a lot of the big megamorphs actually require more than 5. So see, that could be the 5/1 guy who pings. So what could he have that actually can tussle with a Gurmag Angler? Alright, we'll bite. I want to see what you got there. It'll take up his whole turn. And I do have Palace Siege. If it is the 5/1, then okay. Right, I got a bunch of life. And we draw another one of those. I want to get rid of this Will of the Naga. It's not what I want to see right now. Yeah. I think I like whisking one. And actually, yep. Does he have another trick to make this a good trade? And we'll have to see. I mean, I'm starting to lean towards playing the siege as Dragon's Knight because I have nothing in my grave. All right, I'm gonna block the same guy I blocked earlier. Although he didn't attack with this the previous time, so that might say something. He had another one. Oh, this is ridiculous. All right. Let's see now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's see what we can get. We don't want that. Do I whisk? Spend a turn whisking, or do I just play the siege right now? But then he can. I wanna keep whisk open one turn and see if I can do. I wanna wait a little bit, loot one more time, and see what he does. And I'm actually going to whisk away number 2 here. And now I even have a negate open if he has something to stop that with. Okay. Typhoid rats. Yeah, I like that better than... okay, so he had a big guy there. What was it that this other thing turned into? Acid Spew Dragon, so another 7-drop. Okay. That's great. That's great for us. Now we can play Palace Siege with... yeah, sure, whatever. Hehe. Well, we play the siege first. Seeing as he doesn't have anything on there, we play this. As cons, we get to draw 2 cards every turn. And the first thing I'll play is a Gurmag Angler together with... okay, we'll take the Angler, please. And draw something. Profaner's pretty sweet here as well. So we take away. 1, 2, 3. And we also get to play one of these and block indefinitely. We can get that back a gazillion of times. All right, he might be at 28, but I'm liking where we're at right now. Okay, a flyer. Do I have a flyer? No, but I can exploit the angler after attacks. Yeah. Alright. So it also automatically targets. That's great. What do we draw? We draw an island. Attack. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to play the scribe as well, so I can. Yes, we sacrifice that. Bounce your dudes. Play scribe. And go. So he can play the 4/4 again. That's fine. We have 7 mana. We can just hardcast the angler. But I might wanna. It depends on what we draw. I mean, a 4/4 is still not entirely easy to beat. But I mean, I have endless creatures, so. Let's see what we'll do. Attack with this guy. And yep. Yeah. So I'll keep the island in hand to scry with later on. So let's see now. He has 6 mana, so he can activate both. He can activate his 4/4 to block with. He's got his grip full of hands, and I actually need to be mindful of my life total here. But to be fair, I wonder why he. To be fair, I have to say, I mean, you have to think it's going to go pretty well. I'm going to be actively looting to find my Icebreaker Regent. And I'm smashing in with. Okay, you do know that I'll get that back right now. And, you know, are you going to scoop? Because I can. Let's see. He just sent me a message, oops, which I can relate with. So we're actually going to. Oh, why did I play the land? Well, why not? We'll exploit away his team here. And wow. For a while I was wondering why didn't they go away, but they did. Okay, so let's see what he does now. Replace the Noxious Dragon probably. And what else? Well, I guess he's thinking, what should I do here? Should I leave my 6 mana up to activate the monument? And if he does that, then I'm saying fine, do. Okay. And is he exploiting? He's not. So he's got two guys there. Well, let's get our guy back. Let's start off by ditching some things. And wrench. I guess, yeah. Actually, he could have gotten me on the crackback there pretty bad, so that was a risky play by me. But now let's think. He was red-black. Did I see? I didn't see very many X1s, so I think the Minister of Pain stays where it is. He had a lot of removal, so negate stays in. He had an awful lot of the 7-drop creatures there, so Void Squall could come in. They have a couple of tough red guys, red or green. This only hits about half of his guys, so I might keep this in there. But the defeat kills all his big expensive morphs. He had tricks for days. He's the guy who picked up all the so we could take in the Shambling Goblin. It blocks those morphs pretty well. It gets around, well, partially gets around the regeneration clause with the -1. Yeah. I don't know, Void Squall could be good, but I mean, really, what do I take out? The Anglers were insanely good against him in this game. Okay, I think I'll keep them both in. We'll run with this. Let's see. He made a mistake that game. He might not do so again. Now he knows about Siege. We have Siege in hand. We don't have any swamps, but Siege is definitely a late game play anyway. So we got the combo wombo. That should get rid of most of his guys. Shoot, there's a goblin, but we don't have the mana for it. So we'll take 2 here. But the updraft elemental will nicely put a stop to the Colgan Aspirant. Of course, he has the +3/+0 trick we need to be mindful of, so a negate in hand would be very nice. Okay, he's going off. Defeat's going to be good here. So if he attacks here, we know he has the +3/+0, but I'll trade the updraft elemental for that card in a heartbeat, because I don't want him to take a bite out of me with that. So yeah, I'll let him hit me for 2 here. I can defeat soon. Okay. This is just too... How much of that can he replay in one turn? Just one of those creatures. So I'm gonna smash in, sack that. Maybe he'll play even more, though. I'm gonna get a little bit greedy here. And see if he commits even more to the board before doing this. This is a greedy play, so I could have gotten 3 of his guys off the board just there. But if he plays a morph right now, that's just going to be sick. Okay. Or even that was good. I got him to stop, not attack. So, let's see. We'll swing in with this guy. and then bounce his team. Bye bye. Alright, then hopefully we'll draw a... Oh, he got the 6-6 there, huh? I mean the 4-4. Well, I have a thing that will make a 4-4, so let's see how this goes. I have to remember I don't have defeat, but yet now I'm almost there. So I could attack with Scholar. He won't really wonder why about that. If he does block here, no, I didn't. So that was correct. Alright, the plan here is, well, actually, the plan here is not to block if he attacks, because he'll just use the +3/+0. So we'll take 4 here. As little as I like it, we'll take 4 here. And see if we can kill off his guys. We'll save that in response. So this stopped us from killing his dragon, but let's see what he does now. He plays the 2-3. We're gonna defeat that, and see what we can do. I've got siege now. If I draw a swamp, come on, swamp, come on, swamp. Spellfist isn't bad. It blocks the 2-3, so I think I'll how much does this cost? I could attack in with everyone, but then he comes back for 6. I hit him for... Yeah, okay, well, we're actually going to need to be a little bit careful here, but he's got me on a 3-turn clock. Does he have any dash critters there? Too bad this costs 4. Okay, sure. Basically hoping to draw my regent here to deal with the 4-4. What else do I have that deals with? Whiskaway does. But the problem here is that he has possibly multiple +3/+0 cards in hand. There's the 1-2, the 2. We got a 2-3. Okay, fair enough. Come on, something. Scribe's not bad. It allows us to dig for an answer. I'm gonna swing in with 2 guys here. Okay, and it gets the trick Okay, that trick. Sure. So if he attacks here with the assassin, I'll double black with the goblin and the elusive spell fist. He'll live if he uses up his spell, but and we have very little time left to draw an answer here. It's whisk away almost that we have to have. I have to dig for the whisk away even at the possible cost of ditching Palace Siege, which is pretty awful. Can't block. So we actually, we got a bit greedy there to bounce his whole team a while back. Right into D is not going to cut it, is it? What are we looking for here? There's the swamp. Alright, we gotta concede this one. Okay. Let me think here. So, the Minister Pain, one thing that's good about it is that it is at 2-3 and it can get some value here. The Contradict might come in against him. It's better than the things because he's got such expensive spells that a Contradict can be useful there. Void Squall is another slightly expensive spell that can allow me to buy time. And then I could play Encase in Ice for some of his red creatures. He does have the red dragon as well, that's something to keep in mind. The fact that it hits only about 50% of his guys is an issue though. So we'll rock this. We hope to play first and draw a good hand. This is okay. This is keepable. I know I'd like to have an extra swamp, but it's a guy. It's an early guy. Early, okay. No more islands. We need one more swamp and then no more land, please. Please. Let's see what happens. Okay, sure. Will not block this time. That was a good draw. Okay. So it takes some early damage here. That's fine. If he plays a morph, that's also fine. Once he flips it. Let's see. I'd hate for him to just have the removal here. But then, I mean, he has. It seems like he got picked all the good stuff in red. He has Bathe. He has a lot of things. Now 2-3. That about is one of the creatures that we mind seeing the least, and there's the Siege. This takes this out of defeat range, but it of course makes it a main target for his other spells. We can, if we can get ahead in the race, we can play Palace Siege as dragons to seal the deal, but we'll have to see about that. So here's the dragon. It's gonna give us some pain to deal with it, but the good thing is that we can and will deal with it. Okay, we're at 11. But the good news is next turn we can stop the beats from those things, and yeah, at the very least we can play that for 5 now. We could also let's see, dash guys and stuff like that is something that I want to see right now, but seems like we are not going to either. If I can just get a... So he got the Thunderbreak Dragon region. That seems good. So we're at 7, and he has probably has Sarkhan's Rage, which is something we really need to be mindful of. And there's another morph. Swamp. Scholar. Okay, I can play Defeat and Scholar, and I think I will. So we defeat this. Play Scholar. Hit for 4. Palisade is just a little bit slow for me right now. If he's got a removal spell here, we're gonna block the Aspirant, obviously. Force him to have a trick to save it. He needs to come in right now. Okay, do not care. I'm gonna block the draw cards. And save life total, of course. Okay. Oh, contradict. Don't have anything. That dragon is noxious. But what I can do now is... I don't have the second thing there. If I just had enough... Now if I'm just willing to... No, I don't think that can be right. The problem is here, if I don't keep up contradict, he'll be able to attack and trade with my... and kill my interceptor with his dragon. And the problem is, if I keep up contradict, he can attack in with all these guys. I can block there, and I can stop one trick, but he can... he still gets in for 4. And then what do I do? I think I have to play... We have 6 mana. Yep, I have to just bite the bullet here. And let's see. I can't attack, because if he attacks and he has anything, then that's it. It's game over. So I have to leave my guys back to block. This is a tight race now. So if I can maintain parity, put down Palisade, the race will swing in my favor. But if he drew a trick, or if he drew removal, well, I mean, you know the drill. 1 black. Destroy. Okay, so he destroys the scribe there. 2 cards in hand. Yeah, that's destroying the scribe is definitely the right play for him there. If I can just draw my regent to tap down his dragon, I'm almost certain we've got this. He's got 1 measly card in hand. Alright, what's he gonna do? No attacks. This is great because I can try to keep up contradict now until I draw my dragon. So, yeah, I mean, what does an angler really do here anymore? I think having contradict to stop spell is better, and every draw I get gets me closer to finding the regent. But 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, I can't even afford playing a measly familiar because I need to keep our contradict mana. And this allows me to stay in the game. We'll see what he'll do. Basically, I'm at the point where I counter roughly anything he plays, even that. It's a 2/2. Even that, I need to get a card. Okay, we got the swamp. So, okay, fantastic. I can play. This is great. I can play the Palace Siege and a familiar to help me block. He's got one card. Playing that as yeah, I can block all three his creatures. So we're playing this, and we are choosing dragons, and we're playing a blocker, and we're saying go because we have him now on a clock. Now if he draws his trick, that's going to change things for us, but we do have another angler in the yard. We're gaining life all the time, and he played his land. He played his land, and he might have a 7-drop in there, but that's not gonna do it. Okay, he just passes. This is fantastic. He might not have seen that I chose dragons this time instead of cons. I thought this wasn't a big deal, but it is a big deal, sir. It is a big deal. Alright. Let's play another ground pounder. And should I attack here? Mana cost 3 or less. I don't think it's wrong to attack here. He might, if he has the +3 thing, he'll use it eventually anyway. And I have another blocker to put in, so maybe I should have attacked before that. He yeah, I won't attack now. We'll should we play around the crux? That this won't help anyway for that, so we'll just play out all that. All them things. Okay. I'm tapped out, so kind of dumb overall, but let's see what he's got. Desperate attack? No desperate attack. I mean, I think at this point, well, maybe he might have something, so I of course gave him another chance of having something. This will help with our draws. I'd much rather manifest that and draw this then the other way around. So let's see. But it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I'm only got 4 minutes left, but I mean that's all I need. He's got 2 cards. Is it time for the desperate attack already? All right. Good games, he says. Good games in this. Thank you guys for watching. It's about time we 3-0'd something. We've had the decks before. We've had twice before, I think we've had the decks possible to 3-0. This time, Palace Siege took us all the way. I'm glad you were with us for this one. I'll narrate the video that didn't get an audio to it. But overall, I think we had some good games, and as anyone who's played with Palace, this is the first time I actually played with Palace Siege. This card is absolutely insane. We happened to be in the right colors for it, opened it, and were rewarded and 3-0'd our first recorded draft. I'm very happy. Actually, this is the first recorded draft in English at 3-0, I think. I managed to 3-0 one in Swedish earlier on. Alright, but anyway, I'm glad you could be with us. Join us again for next week for more drafts with Sven Finland's Besta Magic the Gathering podcast, brought to you very happily by Fantasia Pellet. See you there.